Message in a bottle. Message in a bottle. Before I get started, I wanted to send a shout out to Dujuane Design for making this awesome personalized shirt. You can check them out, Dujuane Design, on IG and Facebook. Like their page and show my girls some love. Okay guys, I am excited to show you the new message in a bottle. I'm going to show you how you can make one like this or one similar to this that fits your needs. Now that we talked about what we're going to be creating today, let me show you what tools you'll need or what materials you need. First, you're going to need a bottle. These are some examples of some other bottles that you can use. You can recycle bottles as well. With a top, I prefer using the cork because it gives you that old feel, but you can use any kind of top. You're going to need some ribbon. You can also use some kind of filler. Inside here I have sand and a couple of little teeny tiny seashells. You can buy sand anywhere. If you live by the beach, go ahead, get some sand there. I also wanted to mention, I did not buy this sand while I was out. I actually went to a place that my grandmother used to take me as a child. We got sand from there, which was a cool idea. Now when I make it, it'll have more of a sentimental value. And if you want to make it a little bit fancy, you can also add glitter. You can add whatever you want. And also, you're going to need a lighter and you're going to need something to roll it with. And last but not least, you're going to need whatever letter, poem, invitation. You're going to need whatever that is printed on cardstock paper. Now that we got that together, let me show you how it's done. We have all of our supplies together. We want to make sure that it's going to fit before we even put it in the jar. I like to prep it and make it look a little bit more aged. This is going to be a personal keepsake for myself, so I just put things that I like in there. What I like to do is, at first I used to cut it, but I found that if you tear it, it gives it more of a rigid edge. And you might like it like this, and you can leave it like that as well, or you can burn it. So we have our damp cloth, we have our lighter. We are going to light. I like to let it burn a little bit so that it gives those charred edges. And then what I do is I just make sure it's out with the cloth. So you do not want to use regular paper. Regular paper burns entirely too fast. And before I knew it, my whole paper was like on fire. By using cardstock paper, because it's thick, you know, you can kind of let it burn without the whole thing catching on fire. And then what I do is I dab the edges just to make sure that it's okay. That's that. And so I have my nice charred edges. All right, so what I like to do is I put the pen or dowel or whatever you're going to use at the end, and you want to curve it. Once you get it started, let's go ahead and tie it. Get a little piece of tape and you can tape it on there. Now you want to be careful because of course when you take the tape up, it may peel some of your stuff off. But when you're working by yourself, you got to do what you got to do. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and take our string that we had. And we're going to tie it on there. Now I like to make a knot because when they take it off, they can just slide it off, and then when they want to place it back on, they can just slide it back. Now this is the thing that you need to remember once you do that. Be sure that when you finish, that you get whatever it is out of there. So here are the materials we're going to be using. At this point, we are going to put the contents in our bottle. So we have our made funnel, and we are going to try to do this without making a mess. Okay, and there's a couple more little shells that I want to put in there, so I'll put some more sand in there. Yeah. So we have our sand, And I'm also going to go ahead and put a little bit of glitter in there. I'm feeling the glitter, especially as you see my favorite color is teal and turquoise, so everything. Oh, I like that. That is pretty. That was a good idea. And also, didn't mention before, I have a whole bunch of stickers because I do planning. So these stickers I got from the Dollar Tree a long time ago. So I decided to get stickers for the outside of my bottle. Okay, so we have our ribbon already tied around there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off this extra string. Also make sure that our contents is small enough. Sometimes it's a little tight, but I rolled it again to make sure that it was small enough to fit into the hole without problems. What I like to do is I like to leave a little bit of the ribbon sticking out because I just find it easier instead of dumping all of the sand and contents out of the jar in order to get what's in there. It's easier just to pull it out. So I get it to where I want it. Okay, once you get your sticker together and figure out where you're going to put it, I like to put it right over, I don't know if you can see this, right over it so that it sticks out like so. At this point, I'm just going to kind of decorate my bottle. And like I said, you can do birthday invitations. So if it was like a birthday invitation, you might want to put birthday stickers, or you might want to put confetti inside. You might want to put, you know, it's a boy, it's a girl, or make it pink or blue, or pink and blue. So it's pretty much up to you what you decide to do. You can be as creative as you want or not. So this is how my message in a bottle looks. So what I'll probably end up doing is making a like a little stand and cutting it so that it rests on that. I'm really happy with how it looks. I hope this was helpful for you guys. Try it, comment, and tell me what you like and what you didn't like. Also feel free to share some of the pictures of your message in the bottle. I would love to see how they turned out. Anyway guys, that's it for now. Be safe. Talk to you later. Peace.
1, 2, 3, funky. My darling, I love you.